just run the legs off of everyone. Especially, you think about Nikki Hiltz, she is more 50-100, and she's in good form, it seems.
Alright, I've got the volume up for the taking it easy.
And we'll see what the first lap is also. Oh.
Actually, they look like they're bunching. Yeah, they're slowing. That's really interesting to see that all these races, bar the 800s, have become slow races.
Yeah, there's a lot of talk about what's going to happen for the men's one in particular, because obviously that was, we talk about Jogfest, that was incredibly slow.
So again, when you watch when you get a race like this that's slow, what's stopping one runner from particularly going out hard, being like, I don't want to run a slow pace. Why is everyone moving so slow? And then they just like boost ahead and leave everyone behind. Kind of like what Hull's trying to do.
Exactly. So on paper, nothing. And I'd say the main things are weather. If it's super windy, if it's super hot, you're kind of taking the brunt of the force. It's much easier to chase someone than to just be running with no one ahead of you. So there's both a physical element in that you're drafting behind someone and a mental element. And then I suppose kind of adding to that mental element, there's also that you're taking a big risk, essentially. You're leaving yourself out there to be shot at. And, that's something that requires a lot of balls, basically. A lot of confidence. But Ho is doing what she needs to do because she is a lot stronger than all of these other women. She's got, second and a half in terms of personal best on all of them.
Yeah.
And yeah, she's really taking the pace out now.
When she really blew up last year, right? And you wanted to say something about that, didn't you?
Yeah. She had, we've all seen she had a very strong, I think it was 2024 season, good drop in her personal best, I'll just leave it at that. What people can analyze how they think that happened.
A big, massive drop out of nowhere, already at like near the peak of your career. Yeah, sweet.
Just she trained every damn day. That's what she said. She didn't miss a day of training. Because the other runners all did that. That's why they're not as good.
I do. You know what I do?
Yeah, you can see.
I do wonder what actually changes when someone does take a big boost like that. Obviously, you can say all what you want, but I do wonder if it's like something in the training, something becomes more serious, like honing in on diet and whatnot. But
yeah, you can see Gule's starting to fade a little bit. Hull's still looking strong, starting to string them out. Where's Hiltz? She's still in there.
Hiltz is in third or fourth. Sorry, she's in a really good position actually. And considering she got the win yesterday, there's a lot lower pressure on her to take this win. She can.
That's the thing. Where did Hull come? I believe Hull came third.
Yeah, so she can. Yeah, Hiltz can just stick here and then really if she's got energy, just like overtake who she needs to overtake. As long as she gets a second. If Hull wins, she can.
Yeah, that is a good point.
She can maximize 100k.
Hiltz needs to run for second. You're right. She doesn't need to care about what Hull's doing.
Yeah, that is even more interesting prospect. You got runners now who win on the first day, and then they don't even need to run for first.
See though, was getting pressured on the back straight.
We didn't make a pick earlier, but I say we chose Hiltz.
It's a bit late.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. We chose Hiltz to win, but Yep. Welteji, it seems that Hull's kind of fading a little bit. Is she going to make a resurgence? Oh, she's pushing back.
Of Hull, Hiltz isn't looking too strong right now. I wonder if she's got something left in the tank.
Nah, I don't see Hiltz. Let's see her. Nah, Hiltz is fighting. I don't think she's going to be able to do much.
Yeah, Hiltz is fighting. Hull's fighting though. Hull's faded as well.
Oh.
Wait, Welteji can take it all.
What's her points?
She's second in points.
Oh, Hull coming fourth. Hiltz with the third place. Welteji's won. Yeah,
Welteji took the whole thing off that effort. That's incredible.
So Welteji's on 20 points, and Hiltz is on how many points is it?
Well, what did Hiltz come fourth? Did she beat Hull in the end?
Hiltz came fourth. No, yeah, she beat Hull in the end, so she came third, which means that so second and first beats first and third.
Yeah, no, so Welteji takes it. Hiltz comes second. I think Jessica Hull third overall on points.
If I look at our little cheat sheet, I believe Welteji was the most well-rounded of all of them. She is like a great all-rounder in this field.
There you go, and she only lost yesterday by 0.07.